We're trying to help you.
Are you okay?
What's your last words? If we don't make it out of here.
This clip was recorded by Amber, known on TikTok as Amber Bambi. She usually shares light, everyday moments from her life, but this video was very different. In the caption, she wrote that while she can laugh about it now, at the time it terrified her, and she warned everyone to always keep their doors locked at night. According to Amber, she and a friend were driving through a mountainous area late in the evening when they noticed a man standing alone by the roadside. Something about him immediately felt off. He appeared to be wearing a disturbing mask, which made the situation feel unnatural and unsettling. They slowed down slightly, trying to understand what he was doing out there in the middle of nowhere. That's when things took a sudden and frightening turn.
Hi. Oh my god, Tiana, go! Go! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Tiana! It's okay, honey. Tiana! Tiana! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Without any warning, the man sprinted straight toward their vehicle and tried to open the door. Thankfully, it was locked. He then leaned in close to the window and stared directly at Amber, making the moment even more disturbing. Realizing how serious the situation was, Amber told her friend to drive away immediately. They escaped without being physically hurt, but the encounter stayed with her. She later uploaded the video as a warning to others, showing just how fast an ordinary drive can become something dangerous. And the same goes for the next terrifying clip. On October 24th, 2013, Josh Highcliffe was out hunting wild pigs on his land, about 9 miles west of Tuna, Mississippi, when he came across something completely unexpected. While moving through the woods, he recorded a massive, hairy figure that seemed totally focused on what it was doing and completely unaware of him. Moments later, the creature suddenly stood up, and panic took over. Josh ran. What made the moment even stranger was how calm and undisturbed the figure appeared, as if it never noticed him at all. The footage is now considered one of the most debated Bigfoot encounters ever filmed, leaving people wondering whether Josh truly captured something extraordinary, or if it was an incredibly convincing setup. This clip was uploaded by a user who goes by Crooked16th and dates back to March 7th, 2019. According to him, the recording was made while he was hiking through a tight canyon near Highway 15, close to the Gila National Forest. As he moved through the area, he suddenly heard several heavy banging noises echoing around him. Just seconds later, piercing screams followed, coming from both sides of the canyon. The sounds seemed to answer each other, almost like two different sources were communicating back and forth. After later searching for similar recordings online, the uploader said the closest comparison he could find were audio clips often described as skinwalker screams. He was also surprised that there were no well-known reports from the Gila National Forest, despite the region's deep Native American history. The video itself only captures the disturbing audio, with no clear visual source ever appearing. What made those sounds is still completely unknown. Late one night, a young man was driving through a wooded area when he spotted what looked like a human figure standing by the roadside, completely draped in a black sheet. Confused but curious, he sped up and then resco braked, hoping to startle whoever it was. Nothing moved, so he stopped the car and got out to investigate. Thinking someone was hiding under the cloth, he slowly reached forward and grabbed it, and that's when everything changed.
Mit játszadozol, hallod?
When he pulled the fabric away, there was no one there. The space underneath was totally empty. Realizing what had just happened, he stood frozen for a second, visibly shaken, then rushed back into his car. What he believed was a person had disappeared without a trace, leaving only the cloth behind and a heavy, eerie silence in the forest. The channel is usually about fun and adventurous van life, but this time the story took a sudden and stressful turn. When they returned to their vehicle, they found the side windows smashed. Shocked and upset, they struggled to even find the words to describe what had happened. They had parked legally on what looked like a nice, safe street, and had even paid for the spot, so the break-in made no sense to them.
I just got back to van and windows being smashed, and I don't even know what to say, Reese. I just really don't know what to say.
It's okay. We'll sort it.
I just don't know why people do stuff like this. I absolutely hate cities and busy. You don't get this when you go to a small place, and I hate this. It's meant to be a posh place, and it's a V. Oh, go there, don't miss it. And look, it's not a nice place, is it? Clearly, we're parked on a really posh street. We paid for parking. We haven't even parked on any back streets. I don't even know if they're taking anything. We're gonna have to call police.
I don't believe it. I don't want to touch anything, obviously, because look, it's all sharp here and everything, but I don't know why they've broken in.
Let me have a look. Let me use my cardigan shirt. Not the little fingerprint, oh, will they?
Not knowing if anything had been stolen, they realized they would have to contact the police. However, they were told they couldn't get help over the phone and would need to report it in person. With glass everywhere and feeling unsafe, they decided instead to search for a local repair shop. After finally locating one, they discovered it was closed. With no other option, they left the city and continued their journey with the damaged window still exposed. Miranda, a content creator on TikTok, captured this video while hiking in the Appalachian Mountains with two friends. Initially, it was just a regular hike, but they decided to wander slightly off the main trail, unaware of what awaited them.
You need help looking for them?
Holy fuck. Did y'all see that?
Suddenly, a young girl appeared in the woods, clutching a stuffed animal. She was mumbling softly, clearly searching for her parents. The unexpected sight of a child alone in the forest immediately surprised them. Acting on instinct, they approached gently and reassured her that they were friendly and wanted to help. They asked if she was lost and tried to guide her back to her family.
Holy fuck. Did y'all see that?
Where are you going?
Hey, do you know where your mom is? Or your dad? Are you lost? Are you lost?
We're trying to help you.
Are you okay?
We're friendly.
The child was shy and spoke quietly, holding her toy tightly as she responded. The rest of the encounter wasn't recorded, but later updates revealed that she had been separated from a grandmother and a group of other children. Miranda and her friends helped locate the grandmother, safely reuniting the girl.
We're trying to help you.
Are you okay?
We're friendly.
Are you lost?
Do you know where your mama and dad is so you can get with them? You shouldn't be by yourself out here.
Say
Huh?
what?
My daddy on pee.
He went pee?
He on the car. He got on the car.
Here, I can't hear you. I'm gonna get a little closer so I can hear you.
I'm gonna go tell Uncle Randy what's going on.
Thanks to their quick thinking and careful approach, the child avoided potential danger and returned unharmed. The video, sometimes referred to as the Ghost Girl clip, captures the eerie and unexpected moment while highlighting the importance of staying calm and cautious in such situations.
Alright, so quick story time before bed. The little girl was walking around lost. There was a grandmother and a couple of other kids, and apparently the other kids were also missing, and the mom was out looking for them. We didn't see them, or else we would have also brought them back to the grandmother. Whenever I stopped recording the video, I grabbed my uncle and also saw the grandmother and reunited them. Not sure how they got separated, but I guess that's why they have leashes for kids. I don't know. But it's all good. I just thought it kind of looked like Blair Witch Project, so that's why it's called the Ghost Girl video. Anyway, good night.
Hunt Your Way, an outdoor enthusiast, bought a property 6 years ago for camping and hunting. After a few years, he noticed vehicles driving through his land, so he installed cameras to monitor the area when someone broke into his camper and stole belongings. The footage proved unhelpful, prompting him to board up the windows. During one incident, the intruder was caught on camera approaching the camper. He cautiously checked the surroundings, tried the door, then tampered with a window, eventually reaching through to unlatch the door. Fortunately, nothing of real value was inside, though the thief did take an old electric heater and ran off.
We're going to go ahead and roll this video here. I'm going to put it in slow motion here so we can talk about it. So as you can see, he's kind of creeping up here to the door. He kind of goes past the door and kind of looks, I'm assuming, to make sure there's no vehicles or anything on down the driveway. Goes up there, gives the old handle a pull. Obviously the door's locked. Then he goes over to where you can see the window I have taped to where it was broke out before. Starts peeling on that tape. That must have evidently took too long, because then next thing you know, he tries to actually pry the window open, which he does get it open enough to put his arm through there. And I have put the screen back in there at this time, so you can see there he actually pops that screen out of the way, reaches around there to the door handle, and he's able to get that door unlatched. Okay, so by now at this point here, we were smart enough not to leave really anything of any true value in the camper there. So the video, you can see him coming out. I'm going to slow-mo it as well. You can see he's running with something coming out the door, and that would actually be an old 10-year-old heater that we had in there, electric heater, that he helped himself to. And there he goes running back down the driveway.
A few days later, Evidence was found on the property, a knife left behind, that could help identify the suspect. The property owner hoped law enforcement would collect fingerprints, as the individual might already have records on file, making it easier to match. The encounter was a stark reminder of the potential danger, as the intruder's knife posed a serious threat if the owner had been present. On a freezing winter night in Kennebunkport, a TikTok creator named James, known online as Mr. Fender76, headed out to record what he thought would be a routine video. His channel usually centers around camping equipment and outdoor vehicle setups, but this particular night didn't go as planned. James drove into a nearby wooded area to test a new set of reverse lights he had installed for one of his followers.
The lights are definitely functional, but unfortunately I live in a city and there are street lights everywhere, but I can find a place to go test them.
As he started recording in the dark, the surroundings seemed peaceful and completely ordinary. The forest was still, and nothing appeared out of place at first.
Okay, I found some really dark woods. I just put some tinfoil over the reverse lights, so I'm going to show you what the stock reverse lights look like, and then I'm going to uncover them and show you what the added reverse lights look like. These are the stock reverse lights. And these are the ones I just installed. Look how friggin' bright that is. This is amazing. Yeah, so these are not just for looks.
However, a closer look at the footage reveals something disturbing in the background. On the right side of the frame, what looks like a pale arm is visible gripping a tree before slowly retreating back into the darkness. The figure stays mostly concealed, positioned in a way that suggests it may have been watching him. James didn't notice anything unusual at the time. He uploaded the video to TikTok without hesitation, only realizing later, after viewers pointed it out in the comments, that something strange had been captured. James left the area unharmed, but the footage sparked unanswered questions. Whether it was another person, a lighting illusion, or something far more unsettling remains unknown. On August 22nd, 2024, Clayton and his family went camping in Havasupai, a remote area in the Grand Canyon known for its stunning turquoise waterfalls, including Havasu Falls. They had no idea that their day of relaxation would soon turn dangerous. Their peaceful outing was interrupted when a light rain began to fall. Hoping it would pass, they stayed in their tents. However, the weather quickly escalated into a serious threat.
What's your last words? We don't make it out of here.
In Havasupai, narrow canyons and cliffs can channel water rapidly, and the soil doesn't absorb it well. Even a small amount of rain can lead to sudden flooding, and that's exactly what happened.
He said they have tents for us.
I'm not going back down.
Oh my gosh! The trees! The trees are going!
The area where they camped flooded fast, forcing many campers to abandon their gear while some were trapped. Rescue helicopters were deployed to evacuate those stranded in the rising water. Luckily, no one was seriously injured. This experience highlights the importance of paying attention to warnings and taking precautions, as even beautiful locations can quickly become hazardous. All of these events show just how unpredictable the world can be. Stay alert, stay safe, and remember to respect your surroundings. Which moment surprised you the most? Drop a comment below and let us know.